All right, everyone. Happy Wednesday, King 5. Meteorologist Adam Claibon here with you on this beautiful, bright, and sunny day that we have had here into the middle part of our week. And really more clear skies on the way as we head on into the night. Now, this morning we had some really chilly temperatures in place. That allowed temperatures to drop down into the 20s and 30s. And I think, again, tonight, we could be near some of the same territory, maybe just slightly warmer, but just like last night, there is another round of frost advisories that are going to be with us here starting at 11 p.m. and lasting until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. We'll talk about that and that very beautiful end, maybe near 70-degree end to the work week that we're going to have on Friday before we get back to reality and we see more of the rain and the cooler temperatures around for the weekend and next work week. First, wanted to go over the fresh batch of frost advisories that we do have. Now, these are going to be slightly different from last night. We are including some areas across King and Pierce counties now, but those are going to be the foothill communities as you head up into Bonnie Lake, maybe Puyallup, heading up towards Maple Valley. Keep an eye out for those temperatures to reach the low to mid 30s. And then you can see there's that one small area up there across the Homish County. They're up near Everett, where we also have a frost advisory that will be in effect here later on into the night. So keep an eye out for some pretty chilly temperatures tomorrow morning. This morning, we saw numbers drop all the way down into the 20s. Big winner or loser, depending on how you look at it. Shelton dropped down to 27 degrees, dipping down to 31 this morning in Port Angeles, 31 also in Bellingham. So plenty of numbers near and below that freezing point. You'll notice areas around Puget Sound were slightly warmer. That will be a similar theme again here into the night as we expect a lot of our numbers to be in the mid to upper 30s, perhaps even the low 40s for lows. And then the outside areas will be quite a bit cooler. Here we go. We're heading on into the day tomorrow. We're going to see highs back up near the mid 60s at 64. There we go, nearing 70 by Friday. And then over the weekend, cloudier skies, cooler temperatures, and the rain will be coming through. It does look like the majority of that moisture will be heading south into Oregon and California, so we're not going to get a ton of rain with any of that, but it is going to be definitely warmer or wetter and cooler. Here's a look out towards Westport. Beautiful skies out there, plenty of blue skies. Seeing Mount Pilchuck off into the distance. Sorry, this is Mount Baker off into the distance here from our Port Angeles camera. There it is right there. That's Mount Baker. As we look out over the strait. Mount Rainier, here we go. Our Tacoma camera shows a beautiful shot of that here into this Wednesday evening. And Everett, looking off into the distance, the Olympic Mountains, plenty of sunshine, the water glistening off of, or the sunshine glistening off of the water right there. And looking at what you can see from our Columbia Tower camera here in Seattle, another shot of Mount Rainier as temperatures as we head on into this evening will start to drop out of those upper 50s and lower 60s where we currently sit back down into more of the 40s. And again, around here in Seattle, we may just barely get into the 30s, but it is going to be chilly overnight nevertheless. Your temperatures, lower 60s and upper 50s. Wanted to show you this because this is a warm-up from at this point yesterday. And again, we're looking at now about 5, maybe 6 p.m. heading on into your Wednesday evening. So many of our numbers are about 5, 6, 7 degrees above where they were 24 hours ago, even 9 degrees warmer up towards more of Hoquiam as you head out towards the south coast. All in all, really just kind of giving you the idea that we are starting to see that air mass modify. And as we continue to warm up here over the next couple of days, we'll get this offshore push coming in from this system right here that you can see that's helping to produce some rain across Northern California. But the flow is going to be more so like this. And so that's why we see more of that offshore wind here across parts of western Washington. And that's what's helping to warm things up. But during the nighttime hours with the clearer skies, it's chilly. And so again, we have to deal with that as overnight lows are expected in the low to mid 30s across parts of Puget Sound, more so the foothills there, as well as Thurston County, certain parts of Mason County, down through Lewis County, through Chehalis, through the I-5 corridor there, and then up this way around Everett into the Homish County. Other than that, things staying very quiet. We'll see the clear skies here as we head on into the evening and throughout the overnight hours. Here we are tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. More of that sunshine and noticing more of those wind barbs again heading from east to west. So you're getting that offshore push kind of helping with the warm-up that we're going to have here for the next few days. Few upper level clouds as we head on into tomorrow night, and this is actually a bit of a change in the forecast from what we were seeing earlier into the week. You can see 10 o'clock on Friday, getting some of that southerly flow, really helping to bring back some of the clouds with that system off to our south. But there's also the outside chance as we head on into the evening and the overnight hours that some of that light shower activity could sneak its way up closer to us. Now, I think we still keep a lot of the daytime hours pretty dry. No worries about any sort of widespread rain at this point, looking like it's going to shape up. But we are going to see more of that cloud coverage moving in from the south, and that might hold temperatures down to a certain degree from seeing them getting up into the 70s as we head on into Friday. And then we'll continue to see increasing rain as we head on into the overnight hours Friday and into the day on Saturday. And you can see Saturday morning we should be seeing some showers and continuing to see showers throughout the day on Saturday. But looking at this, you can tell as we head on into the end of the week and through the weekend, we are seeing quite the widespread chance of rain farther south as this system is really diving down this way across parts of California and into Oregon. That's where the bulk of the moisture will be heading. We get some of it here farther north, but as that continues to track farther south, things actually start to dry out a little bit by Saturday afternoon and Saturday night and into early Sunday morning. Here you go. You can see 8 o'clock Sunday morning. Most of the moisture is still off to our south. Now, there will be some showers at times as we head on into the day on Sunday, but generally, we're definitely not going to see a washout or definitely anything like they're going to see as you head off towards the south. Once we head on into Monday, we dry out even more, just a few showers around. Tuesday, this next system comes in, and that one might help to bring in a better chance of some widespread rain. And at the same point, too, you can kind of tell there is a little chance that we could see some snow up across our Cascade Mountains and our Olympic Mountains, too. But generally, the Cascade Mountains, as that comes on by, help reduce a little mountain snow. Not going to be a big snow producer, but it comes on by. And as a matter of fact, as we look at some of the snow totals that we're expecting into that time, a few inches possible by Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Most of our resorts, though, we're heading into that final weekend where a lot of them are going to be open. So we'll see if anything's extended. But I think with everything closing down, this is just going to be snow that we get up this way more so for the summer season, the fire season. And hopefully we can get that snowpack to kind of linger and last into that time so we can keep the vegetation nice and damp and moist. So it's not really creating those dry fuels for some of those fires that could possibly develop into that time of the year. For tonight, chilly, nothing like summer at all. Overnight lows dropping between the low to mid 30s in a lot of locations. Maybe slightly warmer than last night, but you can see some lower 40s here and there around Tacoma, maybe Seattle. Highs tomorrow getting up into generally the mid to upper 60s, a bit cooler as you head farther to the north, but this is going to be a warm up. We approach 70 down that way around Olympia. Chehalis all the way up to 70 degrees and better chances of seeing a few of those 70s as we head on into the day on Friday, but we do expect to see clouds developing more so mid to late afternoon and throughout the overnight, with the rain coming in Friday night and into the day on Saturday with more shower activity and those cooler temperatures as we head on later into next week. But you can just keep the rain gear at home for the time being for the next few days and make sure you have the sunglasses with you as you can enjoy some pretty nice weather. Okay, everyone, well, take care. Have a wonderful Wednesday night, and we'll talk to you soon.